They're elders, they're ancestors of so I keep hearing like life forms across the universe. Not necessarily humans, but life forms. That's the contribution of the mantis beings. I went to the park that I usually go to, and I saw my little friend Mantis, a mantis being, and I felt like this very strong elemental presence and indigenous and elder energy. And to me, the mantis feels, I don't know what other people think, but to me, the mantis spirit or the mantis beings, they feel very, very connected to it's not necessarily the earth, but like to the it's like they are the ones that planted seeds in many worlds, and they're elders, they're ancestors of so I keep hearing like life forms across the universe. Not necessarily humans, but life forms. Oh, they feel very ancient, very, very ancient and very wise. And they're very majestic, very royal, like this very majestic energy. Oh my gosh, like look at that little huge thing in my forehead, I can't not. But it's not necessarily that they originated on this planet, it's just that they planted seeds for life to grow in this planet. Okay, you know what I'm feeling too? It's like, and this is, I've never channeled mantis beings, so this is a first for me. And it's so amazing because this connection kind of came in or activated when I finally activated the connection to my human origins, to my lineage here on this planet as a human. And so yeah, that's fascinating. But yeah, so what I feel them saying, it's like, and I don't hear voices or hear thoughts or have thoughts in my mind. I see like this world, and in this case planet Earth, so green, full of water, so full of life, but humanless, no humans. And it's like, that's the creation of the mantis, or that's not the creation of the mantis, but that's the seed that the mantis planted. That's the what's the word? That's the contribution. That's the contribution of the mantis beings, was the life that grows on this planet and that grows in many planets that is not human. Life as in the insects, the bugs, the life forms that we see as so insignificant. The mosquitoes, oh my god, they're telling me the mosquitoes too. Fuck, I always say, what's the point of mosquitoes? Like, what is their contribution to this planet? It's like, that's our contribution to this planet. Why'd you create mosquitoes? Anyways, everything in this planet plays a role. Everything in this planet, in every other planet, plays a role. And what I keep hearing is like, the humans, we are visitors, we are guests of this planet. We are not of earthly origin. We are guests. The ones that originated in this planet were the monkeys and the Bigfoot. That's the real human, or you know. But it's like the modern human is a guest. We are inhabiting a planet that it's not ours, but was created to give us a life and to give us the dream life, to give us a safe haven for us to explore our physicality. And oh my gosh, this is gonna get deep. I feel many extraterrestrial races, they got together, and I do feel it's like the Sirians and the Pleiadians, and I feel like the Andromedans and the Arcturians, and there's so many. And it's like they got together and they each kind of injected or imprinted the human gene with their own genetic coding and their own also like energetic blueprint. So it's like we humans, the modern human, is a little bit of everything. I feel like they're saying you're not a little bit of everything, you are everything. So we are the most perfect creation because there's so much. We are the container or the host of not only spirit, or like spirit in like the highest version, but it's like we are the container of so many extraterrestrial genetics and energetics. So a lot of people we kind of seek, and we are always longing and yearning for home, or like looking for places that feels like home. But it's like the human, you don't have a home. You don't have one home, you have many homes. And it's like you come into worlds, or like you came into this world to make the earth your home. And the earth, I feel like the earth was just so, when I'm feeling her, it was just so open and so welcoming and so nurturing. And she's like, welcome, my child, to my womb. And yeah, I'm not gonna get into like the science and the physics and like the genetic, the biology part of it, of the human, because it's like that's something I don't really understand. But it's like I feel like they're kind of telling me, and I'm like, no, I don't understand. and yeah, so it's like the human is a guest, and we're inhabiting a planet that was made just to host life forms, to be alive and conscious, a conscious being. We're inhabiting a conscious being. And I feel like the contribution of the mantis was not necessarily their genetics onto the human, but their imprint, their energetic blueprint, even their genetics onto the earth itself, the planet itself. It was like they're the seed that was planted in this world to bring it to life. And that's why they feel so ancient, and so, to me, they feel so connected to this planet. But that's because the planet itself carries the genetic blueprint, or the energetic blueprint of the Mantis Collective, the Mantis wisdom. And I've been feeling like they have connections to like the ancient Mexicans, or like to indigenous people. And I feel like that connection is the connection that the Mexican people, the indigenous people, have to the earth herself, to the spirit of the earth, to the elements. I think that's all I have. I feel like the energy has calmed down a lot. And let's see actually. Let's see. I keep hearing just like the harvest. I feel like a lot of people have been focused on themselves for a very long time. For a very long time, you've been focusing on yourself. You've been learning about yourself. You've been disconnecting from society. You've been letting go of belief systems that are not yours. And now it's like, I feel like now, this year, and this fall season, this harvest season, feels very empowering and very gratifying. You are finally getting the reward that you deserve for all the hard work that you have done. And that reward is coming directly from your ancestors, because you've broken many generational curses, many generational patterns and belief systems that have been holding you back for all your life. And I hear like it's not only your life that's been held back because of these belief systems, but the lives of many generations before you. So you became aware of these belief systems, and you started doing the work within yourself to let go of those beliefs. And now you are the host of clarity. You are the host of clarity and love, because you know yourself. And once you know yourself, everything's clear. You see everything as is. Because the world, the external reality, is a reflection of you. So if you know yourself, you know the world. If you know how to be in yourself, be in the body, you know how to be in the world, be part of the world, be in society. And I'm gonna speak from personal experience. I have been kind of disconnected from society. I don't really go out much or spend time with people, because I had to know myself and I had to know what I like, and just get comfortable within my own skin and within my own brain, within my own mind and heart. It's 2011 here, and yeah, and now I feel like I'm getting ready to step back into society. And one of the things that I just thought about doing is like, this idea came in, and it's like, yes, that's my purpose. That's what I'm here to do. And it's travel. I want to travel all Mexico, across the entire country of Mexico. And I want to learn. It's like, well, I'm going to share the thought that came in when I was taking a shower. The thought that came in was, I want to go back to school in Mexico. And not to a regular school. I don't do that shit. I'm not going back to regular school. But I do want to go to Mexico. I want to travel the entire country. And I want to learn from the elders. I want the elders to be my teachers. I want to learn not just medicine for the body, but medicine for the soul. I want to know what the generations before me believed. I want to know what they do, what they used to eat, and I want to bring that with me. And I also want to document my experience traveling the country of Mexico. And I want to give the elders a voice. I want to give those indigenous people, the indigenous tribes, a voice. My north node, this is very personal, so let's chat. My north node is in Sagittarius, and it is in the sixth house, I believe, in whole sign. And so I really think that this idea really feels very exciting. And for the longest time, I didn't really feel comfortable traveling. Like, that's not something that I wanted to do, because it just felt very inconvenient. I like stability and I like security, and traveling, backpacking, all those things don't sound good to me. So what I'm thinking that I want to do is travel, but stay in places for long periods of time, to actually immerse myself in the culture and to actually learn and to integrate the information fully, not just get a taste of the flavor of the energy of the place, but to actually embrace it and integrate it and adopt it and embody it myself. So yeah, I don't know how that's gonna happen. I don't know. There's a few things that keep me from actually pursuing that, but I just trust that this seed has been planted and that something is going to happen to allow me to do this. And I also, years ago, when I was going to go to college, I was going to do film editing and production, and I also loved graphic design. And I think that this is like going back to that desire, to that thing that I wanted to do, but in a very spiritual way. I am going to be producing content, editing, maybe even documentaries. I don't know, who knows? But it's like, I'm going to be doing what I'm passionate about and what I love. And it's not only doing what I love, but it's like giving me more wisdom and connecting me deeper to the place where I come from, to the country of Mexico. For the past several years, and I've shared this before, I've had really bad allergies, and I feel like this is because I need to move. It's like the body is telling me to move. I'm just waiting for that green light to take the opportunity and go places. Yeah. So right now, at this time, I spoke about the allergies and all of a sudden it kicked in. But at this time, pay attention to the thoughts, to the ideas that come in. And maybe the idea may seem too impossible, and it's like, it's never going to happen. How am I going to make that happen? But embrace it, integrate it, and feel the excitement, feel the joy. That joy and that excitement, that passion, that love is going to align you to the opportunity that is going to make that idea possible. So let's manifest that shit. Let's manifest that shit. Let's do it. So I'm just gonna end this video here. I hope that you resonated with everything that I shared. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll talk to you all on my next video, whenever that happens. Bye.